Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It's Friday night. We're hanging out. Friday night prime time. Let's look at it here. Friday night prime time, hosted by Hood's Division. And I didn't come alone. I came with friends with me. Captain 8th Florida, Richard Hogg. Hello, Rich.
Thanks for having me, Joe. Always a pleasure, mate.
Always happy to have you with me on the battlefield. And another special guest tonight, first time appearing as a commentator on the channel, the one and only Morphos. Welcome to the channel, Morph.
Thank you, sir.
We've watched you in battle many times. Not so much recently, but hopefully we'll change that shortly. And the battle, my friends, have already started. The 23rd New York, Lieutenant Colonel Jacob already taken them to the road.
See what the reps are doing.
Oh shit. I'm an idiot. Alright, that's better. Alright, so the Union crossing into the field where the cannons lie.
The Rebs spawned way back at main spawn, so they've got to run just as far as the Union has, maybe further.
Wow. Rebels usually spawning out on the fence. And we've got a large group of Union on the left as well. Looks led by...
The Union could push this flank really quickly, like...
Well, Captain Cool in the 65th Illinois doing just that. And First Lieutenant Carr, it looks like.
Oh, they got some more guys coming up there.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the Confederates on the hanging tree fence here. They've got a pretty good position.
Well, this Confederate left is wide open, like, wide open.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of Confederate flags in the cornfield, but the Union on the Union right not making a strong push. We do have movement out in the field. They're coming this way. And they're led.
It's scary to move out that cornfield, mate, because the Rebs can just hide in it. Like, the Union guys have no idea where they're at.
And Lieutenant Colonel Jacob taking his time getting there, but they are getting there now. They've got the bayonet out there ready for immediate action, but they're not going to find it in this cornfield. Not yet. The Confederates have not really shown a presence on the field other than the hanging tree, which the Confederate right looks pretty strong right now. Yeah, you got to give it to these guys, Rich. They took right to it. They didn't waste a whole lot of time.
Oh, they're going straight in there.
Union in the cornfield.
Yeah, I don't know that there's some Confederate unit up ahead.
Yeah, you're right, Morph. They're going to be coming right into the Confederates. They're probably expecting to see them at any moment. Probably surprised they've made it this far alive.
Catching the Rebs in the woods is in a bad position, though, because you've still got a fence line.
And you can see from my screen, the Confederates moving to the Union right. They're trying to flank the flankers. Looks very familiar watching the 8th Florida every week, Rich. You see these flanking, and that's the 18th Georgia. These guys, some of the strongest people on this server right now. Captain Smokey and the boys doing their best to root out these Yankees in the corn.
I know they're defending on this map, but it's good to see them attacking. We usually see them kind of acting as the reserve and coming in at the last minute.
Well, they always seem to be kind of the linchpin of the whole thing, right? They come with a lot of guys, so they're holding the hottest part of the battlefield typically, or rushing from one point to the other. And right now, in the woods,
and what the hell was that?
Well, it's an American server, and that's what you get with Americans. We're a bunch of goofy bastards, and we like to have fun. So we'll hear some really interesting chat. thing I've noticed watching these American fights, Rich, is that they do talk a lot more in game than their European counterparts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got a first Rambo here. Corporal Nimitz, shot to pieces.
Who is
So the Confederates on their heels early. We got 38 minutes left in the battle. A lot of Union right here in the cornfield, pressing up hard. Looks like they're trying to come this way.
The Union's getting dwindled down.
Ooh. Yeah, the Rebels sent up a little hit squad. First Tennessee. Major hazard up here, trying to do something to root out these Yankees. There's an awful lot of bluebellies here.
this game so
A bad workman always blames his tools. That's what I was told.
Oh. And hanging out with the Palm sharpshooters over here. Oh, a couple of them going down. Captain Cloud trying to keep his men alive. Holding the right flank along with the 1st North Carolina.
So from my perspective, from what I see, the middle of the battlefield is completely open. So it's all focused on the left and the right flank.
I agree, Mark. And also, there's a lot of just scattered Confederate flags out in these woods, like the men are lost. What do you think? The guys are getting lost in the woods here?
Well, we know what this map's like in terms of finding your way. Like, I mean, okay, it's alright, not too bad now, but it's only going to get worse. If it lasts a long time, like the last 10 minutes will be pitch black.
Oh my God! But yeah, I think that
It's
battle.
the Blair Witch Project map, basically.
Yeah. I think that battle had 3 counterattacks in it. Is why it got so dark.
Oh my god, man, it was ridiculous. Like, by the end of it, you couldn't see anything.
I know, it sucked. We got runners going across the field trying to link up the 2 Union armies here. Captain Cool just hanging cool on the left side here.
It'd be interesting if one of the Union units pulled away. Obviously, it disadvantaged them there, but they could clear the hanging tree area through the centre, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would expect them to make the mad dash across the field at some point.
Yeah.
There's a little skirmisher force on the rocks on the middle of the field. It's 66. Illinois.
Oh yeah, I see him, yeah.
Great call. The Illinois, they kind of fight as an independent unit here, and they've done a great job. Usually, because they have smaller numbers, they're going to be the mosquito, trying to get the slap.
Yeah, it's pretty good to hold these rocks with these little stitches.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what can you not hit from those rocks? You can hit the hanging tree, you can hit the cornfield, you can even hit the point of contention from here.
Exactly.
And they got sharps as well, so they're shooting double speed.
And for those of you that don't know, Morphos is a straight-up killer in this game. So if you won't say a lot, but he'll kill you every time you see him.
So we've got a Union force pushing now,
Pushing
right
on
through the centre.
All right,
We're
Union
going to push
force.
onto the hanging tree, on the flank of the guys in the hanging tree, yeah.
I'm with him, and we're with him as well. This is Sergeant Doomdog. This is Jefferson Davis's boys.
They're carrying on, they're not stopping to shoot or anything.
No, Captain Blondie, and they're taunting the rebels as they do it. It looks like they're actually trying to pull them away from that fence to get the Union an opening over there. But these Union guys, they're still running. I think they're running to Richmond. What do you think here?
No idea. Oh, they found a rock, so maybe, yeah, just wanted to get a rock.
And it's working. He is drawing Confederates this way. They're calling them Rambos. We got Union right up close. Look at this.
But now they can get fucked from southwest and even from the other side. So
First
they're a little
Minnesota.
bit trapped.
Yeah, first.
The Union's pushing up to the fence line position in the tree now, so that was actually a pretty good move to draw them away.
That was a great move. They drew the Confederates away. This allowed the 1st Minnesota and a couple
The
guys.
Rebs are in the open, just getting shot from both sides.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're having to run for it. You can see the last couple living on the fence. They're dead, and the little.
Yeah, the Rebs are in some trouble.
Hanging tree is completely in Union hands.
Absolutely. So a great push there. We don't always give these North American units enough credit when it comes to tactics, but that was pretty damn smart if you ask me.
That's a good move, yeah, good move.
Copy.
And Union still stubbornly hanging on to this right side. Guys, I think they're holding up
I'd
the
like
whole
to see the guys on the hanging tree get aggressive now, try and push them on the flank of the Rebs, but there's a lot of Rebs out there, so...
Well, they might as well, because most of the Rebs are in the damn woods fighting a third of the Union Army.
Yeah.
One of the units is so far back, they look like they're at spawn. Take a look here.
Yeah, these Union guys in the cornfield fighting tenaciously.
Yeah, 5th Texas early.
There's a few Rebs flanking them behind them.
Yeah, it looks like the 5th Texas, they're just back here doing some musket work right now, trying to conserve men until it counts. And you will get Rambos. We got a Confederate Rambo in the cornfield. Had one, he's dead now. So pretty aggressive play by the Union. I'm telling you, I'm not used to seeing Union guys this far up in these rocks here.
They're in a real good position now.
Yeah, and Blondie's moving them toward the point of
They're moving
contention.
on. They're moving on.
Yeah. Actually, Blondie is flanked so hard, he's actually behind the point of contention.
Oh yeah, bloody hell, I didn't see that. Jesus. He's practically the Rebel spawn there.
And he's coming straight in. And
They just grabbed it right in.
5th Texas got the muskets out, or the bayonet out. They're waiting for it. But they didn't pull back. They stood firm.
They formed a good, like, defensive formation there, yeah.
Yeah, that was like a stone wall. So 1st Lieutenant Zen holding his men strong in the woods. I think Blondie just got bored being so far advanced of the Union line.
Yeah.
Well, we're both engaged simultaneously. 30 minutes left in the match. Doc Gregg's got the flag. It's a great name. And the Union completely control this first fence line along the road, and they've still got stubborn resistance in the cornfield. Just not a lot of them left. Only 4 or 5 left out here, including a flag, though.
Yeah, I should imagine you'll see the Rebs focusing on the left flank now. Because, there's no way they're going to be able to retake the hanging tree area. It's just an open field right in front of it. They'll just get mown down if they try and push that side.
Yeah, they'll have to come down the fence if they have any chance at that.
Yeah. You can't go through that field. Just sorted.
And just to remember, it's getting dark.
Already, yeah.
Well, they're moving.
And there's still 30 minutes on the clock.
They're moving here. 65th Illinois. Captain Cool got his men out on the fence line. So they're moving away from the hanging tree toward the point of contention. He wants to see that red line start turning blue.
Yeah.
And the Rebels planted it a little soft early. I was kind of surprised by this. This guy's name is Harry Cooter. That you, sir, you are the standout name of the stream right there, Harry Cooter. I like that name. That's fun. Oh my God, that guy just got shot. And he vocalized it.
Well, someone's asking to post this when you're done, over. Obviously, we will be posting it, and it's on Twitch as well.
Yeah, so it'll be on Twitch, and later during the week we'll be posting this as well. I'll try to have it out to you by Monday, guys. I'm pretty busy. I got a lot of work to do this weekend for real work. But I'll get it out as soon as I can. You'll be able to watch it on Twitch, the full stream anytime. For free. If you want to support the channel and subscribe, then we also accept money. So that helps. I just bought another laptop for the channel, so that means it'll take me, I don't know, 15, 16, maybe 17 years to pay that off with the proceeds from the channel. So I look forward to doing that. Captain Cool still holding the left side. We got more Union moving straight through. Is it Blondie and the boys again? Yes, it is. It worked the first time. It might as well work again, huh? Well, the Jefferson, yeah, Jefferson Davis Cavalry, and they're really looking good tonight.
I'd like to see him find a decent position to shoot. I think just running, just going to get tickets, but if they start shooting, they'll get a plenty of goals from where they're at.
Well, you know, like anybody else, we live and we learn, right? So maybe we'll see.
I think that's what they're doing.
We'll see if Blondie learned from his previous mistake. But a lot of butternut and gray, and they kind of blend into the woods over there, but they're not all looking this way, and Blondie's got a hell of a flank on them. Bomb sharpshooters over here, kind of in a pinch.
I think one of the difficulties of this map is obviously with the dark. The dark favours the Union, I feel, because when it gets dark, all the guys can do is sit on the point. All the Union players can press T, see where the point is, and just keep shooting it. So the Union doesn't have to like be that aggressive. They can wait for it to get dark and then just rack up the kills.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't come to that. It's the one nail biter every time I see this map come up as an actual battle, because we did have that long dark night.
I mean, some admins change the time of day, some don't. It's just a lottery.
Yeah. Well, and nobody expected it to go that far. Yeah.
Still suffering PTSD from that.
Hey, there's first cap. Captain Lucky Buck. I know Lucky Buck. I think you know Lucky Buck too, there, folks. Used to hang out with me and Carol.
Copy.
So historically, while we're waiting here, this is the action of Hood's Army the night before the Battle of Antietam, probing to find the Confederate lines, and he found men under Hood's division in these woods. This is the backside of these woods. We're near the one of the many Poffenberg farms around this area. That family had farms all over the place. Just doesn't have the same ring as a miller's cornfield, though, you know?
Yeah.
Or the body count. Alright, time for some cinematics here. The Union had a good thing going with all that aggressive play, but they kind of seemed to have run out of steam here.
Oh, jeez. They're going to attack.
They're charging in again, yeah.
Yep.
No, it's just one Rambo.
One Rambo,
He's dead.
yeah.
He's dead, yeah.
Well, they're in the corner, and we got 23rd New York and the 1st Cav in the corner by the road. They're pushing on the point, but they're just not putting enough men there to make a big difference. Slowly but surely, they're taking it.
They've got good positions though, and they've got more tickets, so they don't really need to get that aggressive. You know what I mean?
That's true, and they're close enough. I mean, that red line is bleeding blue. It's just going to take a while to get there, but we've got time. 24 minutes left in the match. And we've got even more Union entering the field in front of the hanging tree here. The Illinois have come out to the rocks as well, so they're putting a lot of heat on this Confederate right. And it looks like Confederates finally were able to root the Illinois out of the cornfield, and now they've come up on the run. They don't seem to be doing much yet. First Tennessee under Major Hazard, just kind of hanging out. And Captain Brown doing some kind of an auction here.
Are the Union running any cannons right now?
Well, I did see one explosion, but I didn't see much of it. Almost hit the one men.
Oh yeah, they got it. Yeah,
They do indeed. Oh, Red Devil. I believe that's how you say his name. Or Red Dev. Corporal Woods.
I think they're shooting right from the
This dude's name is Sergeant Hard. Man, I'm loving these American names. Yeah, the Union cheating even closer to the point. The smaller that red line gets, the more aggressive they become. There's Captain Waffles crossing. No, he's not. He's running straight down the road. Look at him. This man has no fear. He lost that part of his brain at Manassas. First half was moved up.
Looks like the point's going down now.
Oh yeah, you can see first Cav is making it happen there, right here at the point of contention, at the corner of the fence, but they're starting to get the hammer dropped on them now. Just filling up with Johnny's. I'm sorry, Billy Jack Daniels fighting for to save my tongue tonight, so as this stream goes on, it's going to get worse.
It looks like they're vacating the point. I don't know if they want to cap it or not.
Well, you know, I was thinking the same thing. They're moving over to the right to get some action, but they are kind of walking away from the point. But that blue line is still ticking their way.
Still going, yeah.
And the Union's so aggressive. I just don't see how you're going to lose this map fighting this aggressive. I think this is the play.
Yeah. Cool. Position high. The Reds kind of stuck over there.
18th Georgia holding the left flank of the Confederate line.
The 65th Illinois are moving right through the center now.
Well, they've done it. They've got the counterattack. 11:52 now in the match. Blue Bellies running this way. They've got a flag down here. Wow, this is way back. Captain Cool's got his guys right up the butthole of the Confederate Army. I don't know that I've ever seen... Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen the Confederates get pushed this hard. I think they went into the woods, and that was a huge mistake for the rebels.
Yeah.
Man, Major
It
Azimuth.
looks like the rebels are retaking the point.
I see it, a huge push.
They must have done a massive push, yeah. Big push.
It's a major push. 5th Texas leading the way. 1st Tennessee with them. And 18th Georgia. So the whole Confederate Army decided to swing the door closed all at once.
That's great coordination, yeah.
Yeah, great job, Cap Smokey, right here by the log, 18th Georgia. It looks like they were waiting for this opportunity. Maybe give them a little bit of overconfidence and then hit them hard.
And now once they've recapped the point, they can retake their positions on the fence and the cornfield.
Interesting tactic.
Yeah, we had them written off, and then they just managed to pounce and just destroy the whole Union Army in one push.
And it didn't look like they even broke a sweat.
Yeah. Still a lot of them.
So I'm sure the Union Army was a little surprised by that. They still have men stuck in the field here on the left, and now their supreme position becomes an island of death, I'm afraid.
And they're taking losses now too.
Absolutely taking losses, and that red line is just screaming back toward the Confederacy. Anytime the attacking unit loses morale quicker than the defending unit, it doesn't bode well for the attack level. We got Union pushing the right side now. They're just streaming through the field. Doesn't look like there's any kind of respawn rule here.
I think they're just trying to retake the defense line to stop the Rebs from taking it once they've capped the point.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to get enough bodies here. And you can see the Union left also starting to pull back.
good position if they can get the men up here, but we're not about 8 or 9 here.
Yeah, just not enough. And you hear that rebel yell. That means that the Union has lost their control of the point of contention, and the rebels are back in control. 21 minutes left in the match. With the Union taking losses, the rebels are now vacating the point of contention for the safety of the woods. So this is their plan. It worked the first time. If they can coordinate that to happen right as the clock goes away, this will be a rebel victory.
Well, also recapping the point has extended the ticket lead that the Rebs have as well. So
Oh, is that right? Is that what that does?
if you recapture the point, you regain tickets. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is there a specific number of tickets?
I don't know. It's pretty random. Like sometimes I've seen it where teams have gone from breaking all the way back into engaged, though.
Oh, yeah. No, I have seen that. You're right about that.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about that as tickets, but that's exactly what tickets represent.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on, Joe. You know this better.
Well, the Union are back up near the hanging tree as well. So they've got their original positions back. I mean, all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, this must be a plan for the Rebel team, because they've just literally gone back to the same positions as you know.
Yeah, the Union.
They've just waited for the Union to make their move and then just come from 3 sides and just wipe them.
Yeah, and this second Union attack here looks very much like the first one. But I don't think they're going to catch the Confederates off guard with that move out into the middle of the field that Blondie did. They'll get away with that once or twice. What do you think, Rich? Next time you're running a Union uniform at this map, you're going to run all the way out here?
I don't know about that. It's very brave.
Yeah, no support. Of course, there are two things of rocks out there. The Union right is broken. They're falling back. So the Confederates not going to push through the cornfield yet, but they're holding a better defensive wall than they were early in the match now. I'm sure the burgers are hiding down in the basement right now. Hopefully they're all safe and sound. No real fighting near the house. And so Hood's division decided they would choose the boring defense for the night to see if it's going to be effective. The captain of my unit that I used to be in, Captain Carroll, which he would classify that move, that defensive move, as boring. What do you think?
Well, I mean, when it's effective, we've seen these guys defend quite a lot. It always seems like Northern aggression are on the attack, but this division knows how to counter-attack. That's the main thing.
Yeah, you're right about that. They're
really good at counter-attacking. It's good about it.
Well, and they come up with a plan and they seem to stick to it. I mean, both of these units, you got to give them a lot of credit. Obviously, if the Union's attacking the same way twice, it probably was pre-planned.
Well, if you look at the units right now, they're pretty well spread out, right? You've got like some guys on the rocks, like way out in the open to the south. You've got some guys on the infantry, some guys on the road, some guys on the cornfield. Look at the rebel army; they're all pretty stacked, close to each other, right? So they can just stack up into one big group and just smash into them wherever the Union tries to concentrate. I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely right. And it's really the best way to do it. You can see that rebel line is moving away back toward the Union. So maybe a little too loose, or maybe a little too tight, huh?
Yeah. Well, there's just a few few skirmishes, I think, capping the point, is it?
Yeah, first cav.
Yeah, there's not much they can do about that unless they put their own skirmisher unit on there. But it'd be easy for them to take it back, so I don't necessarily worried about losing it, really.
Yeah.
You know, if they lose it and the Union doesn't hold it, then essentially they're just giving free tickets to the enemy.
Well, in the event of a nighttime bayonet charge, who has the advantage, the attacker or the defender?
Oh, the Union definitely has the advantage when it's dark, I think.
You can just fire into the point of contention and they get some.
Yeah, when it's dark, the Rebs have to go on point of contention and shoot right into it.
Yeah, so you'd have to say this kind of defense by the rebels is a little risky then.
A little bit, yeah.
But they're
But the Union's
doing a
losing
good job.
tickets. Yeah, they're doing a good job, yeah. The Union's losing tickets, right?
Well, no one's ever accused Hood's division of being a lousy shot. Each one of those guys, great shooters. They know how to do some damage, but it is getting dark.
It really is. 15 minutes to go.
The Confederates now taking losses.
The Rebs are pushing up to the other side of the cornfield, right? This is a pretty good move. They might be able to get some good kills.
Oh yeah, they finally woken up and they decided to take this cornfield, and they're right up on it. 18th Georgia, who else? 5th Texas, 1st Tennessee. The independent fire has been called. The Union on the fence. They've got the better defensive position, I think, here. But we'll see if another Confederate... Oh, yeah, they are breaking toward the point of contention. Look at this. And the Union also breaking this way. Blondie moving his guys in. And they're kind of they're flanking the flankers. They're coming on the back side of the point of contention. And Benelli didn't see him coming. Sorry. The 5th did not see him coming.
Oh, there we go. Jesus. The Union guys were outnumbered, but I think they were outnumbered, but they managed to kill all the Rebs on the point. But there's some more Rebs coming in now.
Yeah, Jefferson Davis's cavalry really making a good show today. And you got Confederates calling fallback with Yankees around them. Such is the confusion in a nighttime battle.
I think as we see it getting darker, we should see quite a lot of interest in flanking believers like that, hopefully.
Well, they'll happen, but I'm not sure we'll see them. Yeah, the Union not giving up. They're right here on the corner again. Those Union artillery shells getting awful close to the Union line. 13 minutes left in this match. It's really anybody's match, but I feel like I've got to lean Confederate at this point. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I would give it to the Rebs at the moment, just because of the ticket advantage that they have.
And I feel like for some reason that the Confederates aren't just going to run and stand on the point and get shot up when it gets dark. They're going to go flush it out and then retreat. So
yeah, they're just going to stay in the woods and just clear it with the bayonet.
Yeah. From what I see, the left flank is completely closed.
You're right about that, Morph.
Yeah.
They don't get anything on the hanging tree, and
well, and not only that, the palm sharpshooters have started to move up this field, and they're starting to push the Yankees back. Got a few Yankees here out in the rocks, but not many.
It's three of them.
Well, the red line continues to bleed away. And it's starting to turn blue. 12 minutes left in the match. Yeah, you hear the guys giving the orders to aim at the muzzle flashes. You'd almost think, which if you had a unit that had enough discipline, you could just stop firing and become invisible at this point in the battle.
Oh yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that, like, yeah. I mean, like what Morphos was saying, the Union left is completely gone. Like, if the rebels got a sizable unit and pushed through the field and went round the Union, they wouldn't know where the Union is because they're firing independently.
Yeah, but they're making a comeback now. From spawn, and
Yeah, here's the Union coming in. Yeah,
they're filling it up. But all these guys are cannon fodder, man. I mean, that's just going to lose you tickets, I think. At this point of the battle, I'd put the bayonet on and tell my guys to go radio silent, and we would walk around like Jason Bourne using wood to stab anything that wore blue.
Oh, Captain Tommy is trying to do it again. So.
Is he going in for the big attack?
It's on the rocks.
Oh, on the rocks.
They want it, but this time they've got a Confederate force out in front of them. It's not as big as they are, but they can shoot. And these are the palm sharpshooters, and they don't call them sharpshooters for nothing. These guys can shoot. Cloud's got his guys trained up. Ronnie will have his hands full. These guys know each other very well. They're also part of Hood's division. The JD Cav playing on the side of the Union, but they are part of the Hood guys. It's almost like the Mighty 88 shooting each other.
Yeah, we always seem to come up against safe Alabama, unfortunately.
Well, both of you know how to sniff out the hottest part of the battlefield. That one video, dude, where it was first person and Florida got laid down by 2 massive volleys, and somebody, I think it was Fritz, was like, "Hello, Alabama."
Oh yeah.
All right.
The hottest very much. So.
Yeah. All right, there's the counterattack. Second one of the match. 6:48 left in the battle. Can the Union hold? About time for the Confederate flush. What do you think?
Well, like the Union haven't got anyone on the point, so the Rebs can just take it back easily, and then they get some tickets back. So it's a reward.
Yeah, but they may not know how many are there, and if they come pouring out of the woods, they become targets. Although it is dark.
If they just got some guys to sit on the point and kneel and don't shoot, then I think they'd probably evade the fire. And the longer they wait, the darker it's going to get.
Indeed. Well, if the Union can hold it, they've only got 6 minutes to end this thing, but the Confederates are already starting to gobble away at contention. You see they moved up toward the road.
There's a really strong force up from the CSA on the far right side. Yeah, they're just shooting. Oh, the Union's going to attack.
Here they come.
Oh, yeah.
Blondie and the boys coming straight into the sharpshooters. In the dark with the bayonet.
Yeah, the Rebs are done.
Hey, Hardy,
Whoa.
what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, Union, Blondie and the guys making easy work of the sharpshooters. Of course, those sharpshooter guns, they don't shoot well up close. And no good sharpshooter worth the salt even carries. So the
Maybe
Union...
Blondie is doing the same mistake again. That's what.
It might work now because it's dark, right?
Right. Yeah, the Texas won't see him coming as far as they did last time, that's for sure.
But I am surprised that the Rebs haven't like pushed at least one small skirmisher unit onto the point, you know?
Hey, yeah, by the way, while we got the chance and he's in the chat, Hardy has started his own YouTube channel. So if you like video games and want to see some commentary, go check him out on Twitch. Just look up Hardy or contact me on Discord and I'll get you up over there.
Yeah, good luck with it, man.
We all grow together, brother. We all grow together.
Yeah, what I'd do if I was the Rebs is I'd put a units on the point, start passing it back, and then that'll force the units to come out.
Yeah, right now they got a little bit of that. First Lieutenant Ingle. Oh, this is the guy that invited me to the game. So thank you, Lieutenant. Appreciate that. Usually an artillery man, but
Thank you, sir.
they don't have guns in this map.
It was definitely brave, that's good.
Oh, these guys are doing
Yeah, the Union's gonna wait a little too long, I think, Rich. Morph, do you think that if you were in this position, where would you be hiding? You'd be sitting on that point, wouldn't you?
It would be CSA.
Yeah.
I would clear the right flank. With these, yeah. With Blondie, Captain Blondie.
We got Union cheating up here. Look at this.
These two Union guys just went and executed
He's
two
doing the same
reps on
again.
the point.
Major Azimuth coming up. He's got 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Oh no, he was.
Yeah,
He was coordinated.
Oh, the rebels are making a big push now through the cornfield.
Here they come.
They're not pushing for the point though. Are they playing for the point?
They must be, but they're hitting the army. They're straight at
Oh yeah, they're doing some damage, yeah.
And you can see the blue bellies going down. The cold muskets of the Confederates who have been laying in wait most of this battle now
It looks
just...
like the Union have got guys on the point behind them.
But the Hood's division just rolling over the Union army like a gray wave. 2 minutes left. They've got to take back the point of contention.
The Union is really disjointed now though, like they're all over the place. They've got two guys on the point, but they're getting attacked too, so...
Sergeant Grumpy running with the American flag, trying to get out of there. We got two of them on the run. Private Matt and Sergeant Grumpy, the last two Union people alive. They're running away from the battle. Will they survive? I love watching these flag guys run away. Looks like they're going to make it.
That's the Confederates have wiped the Union pretty much there, I think.
Yes, they have. For a second time.
Great move, yeah.
But they got to get that blue line away in 131. They may have waited a little too long. It's going to be tough. It's going to be close here.
Well, I mean, both teams are breaking now, but the Revs will be hoping they'll go back up to taking losses when they recap the point.
Yeah, and I think they will. Ooh, there's a good blast.
That's okay, he said.
Don't panic. But you know what?
Foolish.
That's really good advice because people do panic when those artillery shells
Yeah, they
start
do.
coming in.
For sure they do, yeah.
And
No,
they're
don't
moving.
go to the defense. Just hold there and take the point, guys.
Oh, yeah, the Union is streaming in. Are they on bayonets or?
Well,
I think
they've
they're
been.
bayonets and go.
They've probably been bored the whole damn battle sitting in the woods and they're just ready to fight. But you're right, Rich.
There's
Man,
not much time. Yeah, there's not much time. The Union has a chance here. But,
Yeah, it's going to be an overtime, I guess.
yeah.
well, a lot of Union here. If I was a Union, I'd be pouring straight in. I would not be waiting around. But there's a
I thought
lot,
that's what they were gonna do. Yeah.
of Hoods here.
Yeah, they're charging. Big charge now.
Yep, you hear the
This is
call
gonna
for the
be
brace.
tight,
Oh, it was a fake charge.
No,
They
they're not. Yeah.
fake charge like a grizzly bear.
Amazing. All I know.
With only 14 seconds left. Yeah, it's going overtime.
Yeah, well, it's going to be determined by whether the Rebs go back up to taking losses. If they do, then they don't have to sit on the point. But if they're breaking, they have to sit on the point, and then I give the advantage to the Union. Because like I said before, they can just shoot into the point, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they'll go back up to taking losses here.
Yeah. No, they didn't. They're breaking still.
Oh, this is huge for the Union. Looks like they may have been trying to make a comeback here. 9:43 left, and it's after dark, folks. So,
The Rebs are getting into the woods, but this is a bad move because now that they're vacating the point and they're breaking, I think. I know it's a bad move to stay on the point as well, but they have to. You know? They have to just try and hold.
I think the Confederates know that if they stay where they are, the Union are not going to be able to take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Union haven't really been aggressive enough to take it very quickly. They've only got... And I tell you, if I was a Confederate leader and I saw us break that counterattack and not go back up to taking losses, I'd be a little worried at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
We're going to get into a last stand this early.
All the Union has to do is take the point now, and they win.
And they have done it. Remember, they've already done it twice. right, so I'll go in and get some cinematics for the night time, I guess.
On the Union side, they're all talking about who's got the most tickets, which team's got the most tickets. So obviously that shows how key it is to the battle, you know.
Yeah, they're concerned, and they should be. Yeah, Hardy says it even rattles artillery guys when counter batteries are coming in. I imagine it does. There's that famous scene with Lou Armstead at Gettysburg in the movie Gettysburg saying, "There's no safe place here, boys. You might as well just stand up straight." So Blondie is in the trees here. We've got Union. Tell you what, I'm going to give Captain Blondie the award for most aggressive of the night.
For sure, yeah.
Hear the guys just yelling at each other over the game. You know, that's one of the
Red up to the point, I think.
They are. It's one of the things that's overlooked about this game. This was the first game that I ever heard that had the voice activated, like, in range. Basically, you know, it's like real 3D audio where you hear the people around you as if they're really standing around you, which is fantastic.
CSA has to do something if they're done with this.
They're gonna have to flush again if they.
I'm not pretty sure if they're gonna have the ball fight.
There's not much Union deployment. It's easy to take it back. They've just got.
Yeah, but they don't know it, so yeah.
I'm surprised at this late in the game that they're going to let them take it back again without charging them. So I'd like to see a charge before they take this point back.
So, but yeah, I agree. Captain Blondie is good.
Here come
Most
more
aggressive,
Union.
yeah.
Most aggressive, sorry, yeah.
More Union. Flooding in. The whole damn Union army is here. They've taken this
Union's
opportunity.
got this now. Reps have given them the point. They're going to struggle.
They just waited too long to get back to that point. And the whole
They're
Union
too
army.
scared to get on the point,
And the Union's not stopping there. They're
Here
in
they
there.
go, here they go. Here the Rebs go.
We'll get in
Wants to
close.
charge.
We'll see what we can see. We're with the first
cap.
cat.
Disjointed. Within drifting crowds. I don't think they've done enough.
I don't think they got enough. No. Oh, that's
Union
it.
victory.
All right. Pretty
Well
good
played
battle.
to the Northern Aggression. We haven't
Yeah.
seen them. I thought like mostly the Hoods Division won, and the ones we've watched. So they did a good job.
Yeah, did
Pretty
a
good
damn
game.
good job.